I'm Kim McConaughey, and I'm back. I'm here to talk to you about this year's season and introduce you to the gang. So starting off, we have Morgan Harrod. We're going to start off our freshman class with Morgan. Morgan is going to be a player that you don't want to underestimate. She has been a fantastic addition to the squad as far as keeping our competition level in the gym high. She's a quiet worker. She handles coaching. She handles anything coming at her. She's just a fantastic spotlight in the gym right now. Next up, we have freshman Kaydence Brewer. Kaydence might be one of our most aware young athletes. She understands her body. She's a multi-sport athlete. We have several multi-sport athletes in the freshman class, which as a coach, I love. But Kaydence she can laugh at herself. She corrects herself immediately. I honestly don't think I've had to repeat myself to her. I tell her once, she does it. And not only does she do it right away, she continues to do it. And so it's just, she's a coach's dream. Next up, we have Lauren Uhte on the freshman squad. They're joining us from Richmond High School. Lauren brings that local energy, that enthusiasm. Lauren's also going to bring some local fans, which is extremely helpful. Lauren has raised our level in the gym. They have done a great job of paying attention to Coach Callie, our setting coach, as far as improving. Lauren has probably got the most setting reps in their life in the past 2 weeks, and it is paying off. We're looking forward to having Lauren back in our gym, running our B-sides, so we can raise that level of competition in our gym. And next up, we have Emily Baker. Baker is coming to us off a double knee surgery. She has just been thriving though in the gym. She is extremely aware of her body. She's extremely aware what she can and can't do. She sees what's going on around her. She can watch an athlete that's in front of her and mimic what they're doing. This freshman class alone is just a super highlight. And Baker's one of those because same thing. I got to tell her once and I don't have to repeat myself. She's just a breath of fresh air. She's getting better every single day. Next athlete is Carli Cox. Carli Cox is another local kid. She's coming from Hagerstown High School. Carli is another multi-sport athlete. She is extremely gifted athlete. She can do so many different things on the volleyball court. She's played so many different positions on the volleyball court. You might want to call her a utility player. I have had the pleasure of coaching her in the past, and she is probably one of our funniest athletes on the team. She can play setter, she can go right side, she can go outside. She'll do whatever I ask her to do. Once again, you're going to hear me say this a lot about the freshman class, but she is extremely aware of what she's doing, what's around her, and obviously super coachable. I just have to tell her once. She tries to mimic it, tries to repeat it. So having Carli on the court is definitely raising our practice gym. We want to have the most competitive gym in the country, and Carli helps us do that. Finally, we've reached Ella Bickel as our last freshman. Bick, as I like to call her, has built-in wheels. They're called legs, but she is extremely fast. She's extremely quick. I'm pretty sure she knows what the attackers are doing before they even know. She's going to frustrate a lot of opponents this year. She frustrates our own teammates in the gym. It's kind of funny to see. So she's defensively probably one of the most solid athletes I've seen in this IU East gym. As far as serve receive goes, she's getting better every single day at serve receive. She's locked and loaded. She keeps her head down. She's quiet. She grinds. And then once again, in this freshman class, she's extremely aware of what's going on. And she's also a multi-sport athlete that has helped her tremendously on the volleyball court. So that's your freshman class. We're going to move on to the sophomore class. Our sophomore class, we're going to start off with Briann Robinson. Bree is another worker. You can tell her anything. She won't take it personal. She'll do it. She grinds, she works, and she does her best. She has made gains physically. She's gotten a lot stronger, which has improved her speed defensively this past spring and into preseason. Her serve receive, I was really happy with her at our scrimmage that we had on this past weekend, and she really did a nice job offensively for us on serve receive. So Bree has taken huge strides as a sophomore. Really happy to see that. Next up, we have Makayla Price. Mac is a redshirt freshman. She was injured last year, coming back from an ACL. So she is bringing the get-to attitude in the gym every single day since she was not a part of it last year. And she's really making sure she's saying get to all the time and grinding and trusting the process. Mac is our power player. She probably hits the ball the hardest out of anybody in our gym. She loves playing with power, and it's been fun as a coach trying to teach her the finesse side of the game. We'll get there, but it's great to have Mac in the gym and playing again. Last on this sophomore class, we have Brooke Lepper. Brooke had a role last year that was probably a pretty stressful role for a freshman. She played 6 rotations for us. She played on the opposite, but sometimes she set for us. And as a freshman coming in, playing 6 rotations, that's mentally and physically taxing. And she did a phenomenal job for us last season. So this year, it's normal for her now, and she has made incredible physical gains in the weight room that has allowed her to be more of a physical presence at the net in her block. She is expanding her defensive game because she's more physical. She's developed more shots into the attacker, and her setting has just improved tremendously too, because once again, she's a very aware athlete with a lot of purpose. So she's made a lot of gains. So I'm really excited to see all 3 of those this coming season. We have your junior classes next. We're going to start that off with Reece Shirley. Before I go into Reece Shirley, this junior class is probably the most dominant class I would say that has walked through the IU East volleyball team. This class has got so much talent. They've been playing just about every single match since their freshman year, except for a handful due to a couple injuries. So they have tremendous amount of experience. They're gonna lead the way this year for us. I can't believe they're already juniors, but we're gonna start that off with Reece Shirley. Reece coming to us as our setter. She has also made some gains in the weight room. Thanks a lot to our strength coach. She's also very hungry to play again, to show off some skills. She was an All-American her freshman year. I'm ready to get her back to that status this junior year. Reece does things as a setter that in my 25 plus years of playing and coaching that I've never seen before. She's just, I don't know how she does it, and I'm glad she does it for us. So that's Reece Shirley. Next up, we have Jessica Swimm. Jessica Swimm has been a 6 rotation player for us. This is her 3rd season doing that, and so it's been nice to see her develop her confidence over the years since it's become normal for her to play 6 rotations, do her job. It's been a fun preseason. It was a fun scrimmage to watch her play and really become calm and not anxious on the court or get angry about anything. And she's making a lot less errors. She's becoming more confident in what she's doing. She's extremely aware about the defense. Her personality's coming out. It's fun this junior year for her to see what she's going to do. So I keep your eyes open for her as well. And then finally we have Teah. Teah rounds off this junior class with, once again, she's got power. She's made great gains. She's been playing too since her freshman year nonstop, and she has improved tremendously this spring. She was extremely healthy. She did a lot of jumping. She was our only middle this spring, and she developed her game, attacking around a block, adding some finesse to it. She's gotten better ball control. We're still working on that daily. But Teah, her personality is helpful on the court. She brings a lot of energy. But Teah is going to be a force in the middle. It's going to be fun to watch her and compete against other middles because she raises her game every single day. But that is your junior class. Our senior class, we're going to start off with Emily Hodson. Emily Hodson, I can't believe she's a senior already. She has been a tremendous leader on this team all 4 years. She doesn't know it, but she has been a tremendous leader off the court, on the court, just with her actions. She's been showing everybody what to do here at IUE. She's eager to help. She's extremely grateful. And she's coming back, I feel like I've said this a lot, she's coming back from an Achilles injury from the spring, and it is unbelievable how quickly she has gotten healthy. And it is all because of her dedication to herself, her gratefulness that she has gotten back, and this is the best I've ever seen her play. So she's doing great things defensively for us, and once again, I can't believe Emily's already a senior. Our super senior, who's taking their COVID year, is Sammei Fulkerson-Bird. Sammei made the decision a while ago that she was for sure coming back for her COVID year. And let me tell you, having a student athlete make that decision and be 100% committed to it is a relief for coaches. It's not wishy-washy, it is 100% balled in. You can start making your decisions. It's easy to get the team on board. And Sammei has done a great job of being dedicated and being committed and making sure she's in the best shape mentally and physically she can be for her super senior year. She's doing a great job of leading this year as well. And she rounds off your 2022 volleyball team. Now let's talk about this season. Let's talk about some highlights, some things that you fans will be interested to see, and things that I'm pleased with as a coach right now during this preseason. This season, we have been focusing a lot on the process, understanding that the process is the hardest part of developing anything. I like to say the process is a dream killer. And our team has been doing a fantastic job right now in preseason, over the summer and spring, leading up to this moment, understand that process. It's hard, but as an athlete, that's what you got to live by. We're trying to chop our wood, carry water, and stick to that process, live in the present. And what that means for you fans is that you will see a team that is more relaxed, more confident while they play. And I will tell you, that's probably the most fun team to watch, is a team that's just living in the present, being carefree, and trusting their training. So that's something you should look forward to this season as far as a fan. Next thing I think you will be, I know you'll be excited to watch is our defensive prowess. We have spent a lot of time defensively working on bettering that ball, keeping the ball off the court on our side. That's volleyball. And putting the ball down on the opponent's side. That is volleyball. So we have been doing a great job of that in the gym. This scrimmage that we just had, oh man, there are so many exciting plays, the tenacity on the court through the players, and it just brings the energy level so much higher when you make these great scramble plays. Not only defensively, as far as scramble plays, getting the ball off the floor, but we're doing a great job at the net blocking. Our net presence is a lot stronger. We've been working hard in the weight room to get stronger, and it has paid dividends for us right now. And honestly, really what I think that you fans will like the most is just the grittiness that we're going to work. We're going to outwork the opponent this year. We've been working real hard in the gym, getting in, grinding, sticking to the basics, enjoying the basics, living in that present moment. And it's just a fun team. They really enjoy being on the court with each other. I mean, put that all together, and that's a good Friday night for all fans, a good Saturday afternoon. So I think that's a great place for you all to be this season, is in the stands watching us. A couple highlights that I think you guys need to be aware of is that we have moved to the other side of the conference. We are on the west side of the conference. What that means is that we're going to play different opponents twice. Like, we're going to play IU Kokomo twice, IU Southeast twice. We're playing Midway twice. We're playing the teams that are normally the top half of the conference. We're playing them twice, which is an awesome opportunity to us. It helps us. In order to get better, we got to play better teams. So there's going to be more exciting matches this year. Just so you fans are aware, that's the difference of what's happened as far as our conference. It's going to be a battle every single night. We won't be able to take a night off, a day off when we play. So the IU Kokomo is obviously a game that we're always looking forward to. It's always been a big rival, and that's when we really want those fans in the stands for us. Either it's IUK or it's here. That's always a good battle. But I mean, I don't want to take away from any other match, because I think they're all going to be fantastic. This team's really going to impress you and show you a good time, and show you that it was worth it to come out and support us. Also this year, we are trying real hard. We want to get you guys back in the stands. We're trying to do some special evenings. We're having our pink out game back. We're going to have a white out game. We're going to work on getting some local teams in the stands. We really just want to have our community back in the stands. This team has been doing a fantastic job with community service, trying to get outreach in the community out here in Wayne County, and hoping to meet a lot of people and bring those people in the stands that we've fortunately crossed paths with. So we're doing a lot. These young women have done a fantastic job beating at their craft, and I think they deserve all the fans that they can get to show off what they've been doing for you guys and been doing for themselves. So please, this 2022 season, let's get back out in the stands. Let's support our IU East women's volleyball team. They deserve it. It's not going to be something you regret. They've been working really hard, and I'm really excited to show them all for you this season.